Hi, today is February 18th, 2024, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 267 for the year, The Bastard Trees. As I raced out the door, hoping to get somewhere 10 minutes early, I had to stop and take another goddamn picture of snow-covered trees. You're gonna make me late, you bastards, I said. The trees were like, then fucking go. Nobody's making you take a picture. I said, you know I can't stand how fucking beautiful you are. They said, well, that's on you. We were just standing here and the snow fell and we're fucking freezing and you're complaining because you're afraid you're gonna miss a train? Eat our fucking balls. But see, the trees were trying to make me late, thinking they could pull me into some discussion about whether they have balls, and if so, where. So I was like, fuck this, and I took a picture and I caught my fucking train. Poem number 268, Three Thoughts. As I was racing to get where I was going, and I saw the snow-filled trees, my first thought, which is often the best thought, was, fuck me, that shit is beautiful. It wasn't until my second thought that I thought, fuck me, this cold, snowy weather probably means a lot of people will stay home instead of going to the show I'm doing tonight. But then I had a third thought. Fuck me, I thought, this is kind of awesome because even though I was trying to encourage people to go, I've been hoping all along that not too many people would come because the venue is small, and when shit is too crowded, it sucks. And as it turned out, the number of people who came was the exact right number of people. So I'd like to express some gratitude for everyone who came to the show last night and everyone who didn't. Poem number 269, Steve Wise. Stephen M. Wise, who died on Thursday, was a major advocate for non-human animals and declared that some types of animals should be considered persons. Shit. Start again. Poem number 269, Steve Wise. Stephen M. Wise, who died on Thursday, was a major advocate for non-human animals and declared that some types should be considered persons. In Wise's view, non-human animals who have a sense of self, who know that they exist and can want things and apply intentional effort to get those things, ought to be considered persons. The first chapter of his book, Rattling the Cage, describes the horrors of animal testing. He was a good man who did good work that has made a difference. It may not have made a difference to you, but it has made a difference. Poem number 270, I Have a Kid. About 10 years ago, this isn't true, I was at a nightclub and I told a woman I had to go, explaining that I have a kid. She said, that's great, I'm going to use that. I didn't know what she meant. A couple of years later, I saw her again at an art opening, and she said, I want to thank you. For the last 2 years, whenever I want to leave somewhere early or get out of something, I just say, I have a kid. It works like a charm, so thank you. I said, you're welcome, and then excused myself. I was able to avoid her for the next hour, and then I had to leave because my kid was waiting for me. Poem number 271, The Bind. You get so angry whenever I say something you don't like, and you don't like anything I say, and then you get angry because I don't want to talk to you. Poem number 272, The Scattering. He was all over the place. Part of him was here, part of him was there, like the scarecrow after the monkeys had had their way. And he was torn like a piece of paper in search of words, and he was broken and battered and bruised and abused. But he picked himself up somehow. He collected himself and put himself back together. And soon after he was fully healed, he went looking for someone to break him, to tear him apart, to love him and scatter him all over the place again. And last poem of the day, poem number 273, You Don't Know. You don't know how much I wanted to go the other way. You don't know how stupid the struggle feels sometimes. You don't know how frustrating and futile and fucked up it is. You don't know what a wonderful time I had last night. You don't know what I'm talking about. You don't know how much I don't want you to know what I'm talking about. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you. Poems were weird, right? I'm actually quite fine. A little tired, that's all.